Yo, what's up guys? Day 400 of the dropshipping journey. Fucking 400 days of dropshipping. And yeah, I mean, I'm still in the fucking trenches. So, what did I do today? I woke up at 6 and it's currently like 1. So I already got like 7 hours of work done. And yeah, I'm right now on the way to meet up with my girlfriend for like 4 hours, and yeah, then I will work till like 1 because I want to get shit done today. I want to finish some image ads up. I didn't start them. I did today some competitor research. It's like really goes in a lot. Yesterday I touched upon that I want to go more in depth with competitor research, and that what I did today. And I didn't even fucking analyze their site. Like they have so many ads up. And I just looked at the structure of the ads. And yeah, I saw some flaws in my ads. I think I executed the ads really good, some parts of it. And yeah, the thing is, with my ads, I think the explanation of the root cause was just too long. I think I did sometimes I just did only the root cause. Like I spoke about the problem, but I didn't really gave them hope. Gave them hope that something will work. So for example, if they're already in misery, and feeling like really shit about something, and I just say, oh yeah, that's because of that, and that's that, it's like if you would have fever, let's say you have fever, you have like 40 degrees fever, and I just come around the corner and say, oh yeah, you got fever because of, you have, already, let's say you already been to a doctor, and he told you have fever because of, let's say, I don't know if it's called like influenza in English, but you have like a flu, for example, and I just come to you now and say, hey man, you got fever because you tried that, it isn't working, it's just everything shit, I just say, yeah, you have fever, it might kill you if it goes 2 degrees more up, or 4 degrees more up. You tried that, it didn't work, but I don't say that they have a solution, I don't say that I have a solution, and I don't give them really hope. You just say, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I know everything. I know that I have fever, and I know that I can't do anything about it, I hope it makes sense a bit. Yeah, that's the thing. And that's what I did basically. And the root cause I explained was pretty good, to be honest, but I didn't really gave them hope. So, and I also did it for too long a bit, I would say. But in general, my understanding, I would say, is pretty good of the customer. So it's not a problem of the research. It's also not a problem of the avatar, because I know the avatar is fucking desperate. It's just more the execution problem. So yeah, I went over a shit ton of ads. Just look. I literally looked 2 hours, just in Facebook ad library on one competitor, and looked at the ads, I analyzed them, and I also wrote down everything. So, yeah, and then I wrote also a script, which I want to finish today. I wrote a script, not entirely, just the brief outline, how it would look like, what the structure is, and also the hook a bit. I will improve it. What also really helps is you just write something down, you're very creative, then you go back, you do something else, and then you come back again and revise it, because the chance of you having the best script written down and the first time is pretty low, So you can always improve something, which I will do when I go back. And yeah, that's what I did till now. I also slacked a bit with the advertisement tracking, write down why I did that advertisement and so on, because I also analyzed the advertisements today a bit. And yeah, that's why I knew, oh yeah, it's too long. I analyzed my ads. And yeah, in general, I think that product is really good. I also looked up if my product really fits in the market, and it's really a really good solution. I would say it's the best solution in general, because my customer doesn't have many options right now. So yeah, also I saw the competitor, he's fucking skating, so why can't I? So yeah, maybe I will end the video now, but I will do a second part. Either it will be me just fucking yapping in my room at like 1 a.m. or it will be me yeah, just taking some videos showing you around the like Shanghai maybe, and also what I do in the next 4 hours. And yeah, let's see. So maybe I'll film something, or I will just, yeah, you will just see me in some seconds yapping in my room. And I will spill some sauce, I think, in the next part. So yeah, till later.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you. No, you can't make everybody equal. Although you got buku family, you don't even got nobody being honest with you.
So yeah, I'm back. I hope I literally like get to edit a, I would say, like, I don't know if I can call it a vlog, but like, yeah, some videos, I guess, and some pictures what I did during the day with my girlfriend. Like, I was outside for like only 4 hours. It's like 1 a.m. right now, and yeah, I did like 11-12 hours of work. Pretty productive. And yeah, I also said that I will drop some sauce. So yeah, I thought about something. And I think most people which, yeah, just watch these videos, I mean, they're probably like in the middle of the journey. Like they know shit. But yeah, also some beginners probably. Also in the future, which will watch this. So yeah, I will touch upon like very basic things, but also a little bit advanced things, I would say. So yeah, first thing I will say is, I don't know, many people which, yeah, are on a journey with dropshipping still are just using shit suppliers, to be honest. And they're using either like Zendrop, CJ, I don't know, like these kinds of things, you know, like AliExpress, whatever, you know. Get like literally a good supplier, and a good supplier will help you with scaling also. Not just in the beginning. In the beginning, it's okay if you have a shit supplier, but the longer you work with the supplier, the better the relationship will be with that supplier. And if your supplier has a good relationship with you, they will offer you, for example, better prices. They will offer you also exclusive things, for example, credit lines for the future. That's also like more advanced, you know, like in the future you need to order, like you will have cash flow problems, you know, like I literally had with my, yeah, with scaling, I had cash flow problems, and I literally had like 20K in general, you know. I burned instantly through that, and yeah, like actually I had like 14K. I burned through that, and yeah, I had like at that time 14K in crypto, so that fucking saved me. And my business partner also like poured in some money, so yeah, we easily burned through 20K, and I literally had like zero in the bank. And yeah, that's where like a good supplier will come in handy, you know. So you could ask, for example, for credit lines. So you order like an MQ, and they pay upfront like for 2 weeks or so. You know, you need to pay them back within 2 weeks. You know, that's like a credit line. And also they will just like, you will see how competent suppliers are, because some suppliers aren't ready for your scale, you know. So if you get like 100 or 200 orders in a day, you will see with most suppliers problems, you know, because their warehouse is just very messy. There are many errors they will do, you know. And you need a really good supplier. It's also not just about the price, because if you have the lowest price, it also means probably either you have a good supplier, I'm so sick, or they would just send you out a shit product, you know. My supplier, for example, does like quality testing. It has like really competitive prices, by the way. So like the only suppliers I saw which has lower prices was literally the supplier from Ben, but the price he got me was the same, or like 5 cent or 10 cent lower. 10 cent is a lot on a lot of orders, but to be honest, I also could have gone lower with my supplier. So yeah, and also like compare prices, but compare prices and use that as a leverage for your supplier. So what I will do is, I know my supplier is the best, actually. I genuinely believe my supplier right now is the best I could find. The prices are actually like the lowest compared to the suppliers I used. So for some products not, but I know that the quality is good, and they do quality checks without you asking even. So yeah. Yeah, like have a good supplier, because if you use like CJ or Zendrop, they need to pay for their for the, how you say, like for the employees. And yeah, the prices will just be higher. They will ripping you off, like Zendrop, CJ, Ali. They just rip you off. You know, get a good supplier. And yeah, it's not a video where I will drop a link of a supplier and yeah, get affiliates, but like just get a good supplier, you know, and have it like getting it, like for example, I'll give you an example. I had literally a supplier which didn't send out 200 orders or like 400 orders, and I was stuck like 2 weeks. Can you imagine how fucking nightmares I had? Like, imagine I would have needed to refund like 400 orders, and each of them was like $60. So, yeah. After that, like a friend, from a friend, like which is successful, recommended us the supplier, and yeah, I started using it. I'm using her, like the supplier, for like 10 months or 11 months already. Crazy shit. So yeah, the second point is also like just focus on one avatar, you know, and like that's basic shit right now, but you know, just focus on one fucking avatar and dial everything in. You know, you need to know what your avatar is, you need to know the objections, the beliefs, you need to know what they tried, you know, what they think they know, like what they think they know that works for other people. Yeah, you need to handle objection, you know what competitors, like the ads, you know, like get a tool like Foreplay and just save the ads from which are just valuable. You know, you can also use Foreplay, like just look it up, foreplay dot I don't know dot io or co, I don't know, look it up. And yeah, you can just save ads, you know. Other tools, Atria, it's also good. And yeah, if you have some money left, you can get AdSpy, it's called, and you can see the engagement. So winning ads aren't necessarily the ads which run the most. Winning ads are which get engagements, you know. So sometimes you're even like analyzing the wrong ads, and yeah, it's a bit expensive, you don't need it, but yeah, if you're scaling, do it. And also, like, it's also basic, but learn marketing. You know, if you have money, then fucking learn marketing, because Kato ads won't bring you so far. They will make you some money, but you will feel instantly that you need marketing, you know, instantly. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, I'm thinking about more sauce to drop, actually, because I don't know, I also still need to do the avatar video, by the way, like how I do with research, but like very basic, you know. Let's say we're solving knee pain, you know. So what you can do is, like, let's say we're selling like a knee, I don't know, like a knee massager, you know. So what you can do is just, you go, for example, on Reddit, and you just type in knee pain, you know, and you will probably find like subreddits, you know. So you go inside there, you make yourself a document, list like everything up, like out, you know, like pain points, day-to-day struggles, beliefs, everything what goes into avatars, you know, what the person thinks. And you can do research like in different ways, you know. You can write down, like, just copy paste the phrases. What I would do, like every time actually, because of the customer language you also need to use in your ads, then in general I would have a document, just, and like if you are right now just starting out with a product, you know, what I would do is I would have a document about the features, the benefits, and like the in general the wants, you know, what, or like what people also like, and the negative reviews on your product. So features are just your product, you know. So let's say you're selling, I don't know, dumbbells, you know, you're selling dumbbells, okay, and the features would just be material, and just how, like, what you can do with the dumbbells, you know, like the features. And the benefits are just, yeah, you can train arms with that, you know. That's not the features, that's the benefits, you know. You just understand your product, because that's what you're gonna sell, you know, like literally write it down. I would also add like some buzzwords. So if you see like one word or one phrase appear like over and over, I would just like mark it down as like one. If you see it the second time, twice, you know. And yeah, then I would go into like the research I said, because you need to select an avatar. So you go into Reddit, you type in, for example, that problem you're solving, and you go into subreddits, you will find something, and then the product, like the, you know, then like knee pain, you find like a subreddit of knee pain, you know, and then you just go over, you know, you will find some avatars, you know, maybe there's like a disease for like knee pain. That's an avatar. Let's say, let's say, I don't know, like imagine AIDS would be a knee disease, so people with AIDS, you know, would be an avatar. You can also go, by the way, more deeper. So let's say people with surgery, you know, like people which had surgery and they still have like a bit, they want to recover, you know, that's for example an avatar. But you can even go deeper. So you can maybe go with I don't know, you will find many avatars of people maybe which had okay, I don't think really get an example, but you can, like, it's like an avatar is just a group of people which share the same pain points, the same beliefs, and so on and so on, you know. And there are also still subcategories to it, you know. And yeah, after, like, Reddit is just the main thing where you just get, I think, the main idea of it, you know. Now you need to also know what content they consume and how you talk to them, and just look on competitors, you know. You can type then knee pain in, you see, okay. You can also just like search for avatar, let's say AIDS is the knee pain issue, you know, just fucking imagine it. Then you type in knee pain AIDS, you know, you look at the competitors, you analyze it, and yeah, in some other video, which I will make probably soon, is I will go more deep into it. But yeah, I will also probably like create now a Discord. I actually have one, and yeah, it's very like, it was when I streamed like some years ago. Rainbow Six Siege, if you know it, or League of Legends. I was fucking a totally different person back then. But yeah, I will just use it as my fucking Discord. I will, yeah, change some channels up, and yeah, I mean that's it. So yeah, if I didn't create the Discord, by the way, it's fucking 1 a.m. I think you will understand if I don't, but I will do it in the future. And yeah, I think I dropped some sauce. I hope that you made it that far, and if you made it that far, I'm really thankful that you did. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, what I did also right now is I just created like one ad, like really one good ad. Also, I analyzed everything, took really a long time, and yeah, I don't know, the ad took a little bit longer than I expected actually. It took me like 4 hours to finish that ad, I think. Like, wait, let me think. Came back at like 6. Now we're what, 1? Yeah, took a fucking long time actually. But yeah, I really made, like, I put a lot of thought into it. And yeah, I got like one ad with 4 variations. Yeah, I mean, I like making that ad, I would say, was like 4 hours. I mean, I wasn't 100% focused, to be honest. Like, I would say 74% focused, just because I had like a lot of stuff going on here and yeah, my apartment. But like in general, I think it's pretty good what I did. I could have maybe like done it half an hour faster, but yeah, I did really good at, I think. And yeah, I applied the learnings from the ad, and tomorrow I will do some image ads. Let's see how that goes. I also need to learn more about that, but yeah, that will be the plan for tomorrow. And more, more research and more competitor research. I think like my product is really good right now. Yeah, I think, to be honest, not anything more to touch upon, but like, I think I'm very confident in that product right now, after also like researching about that avatar and seeing so many successful brands running, like one successful brand which runs to the product, to the avatar. So yeah, if you have any questions, drop them below, and yeah.